Well, good morning. Working our way through this morning. Let's see where we end up next. Glad you're with us. Please join me in saying good morning to my very good buddy Peto from Budget Marine. How are you, sir? How's everything?
Good morning, Dr. Sal. Good morning, radio listeners. I'm good. How are you doing today?
Good. And I just turned the cameras on, so you have to behave yourself.
I know, right?
Well, you know why I like to put them on when you're in the studio. You know why? There's a certain young lady who likes to make sure you're behaving. See, all of a sudden you gonna blush on me and cause trouble. I'm only teasing you, man. But it's true. It's true. And
Yeah.
I'm testing something. I've got it now streaming out to our website, Facebook Live, and YouTube Live
Nice.
all at the same time. So
Nice.
let's see if sometimes it's tough to do all three at the same time. But I'm gonna test it and
I
see if
understand
anything
that.
breaks. So you never know.
Good. That's
Yeah,
good. That's
yeah,
good.
you never know. Anyway, so what's going on over at Budget, sir?
We just in the swing of thing in the
Good.
season and stuff like that. So
I think we all are.
yeah.
It's kind of it feels a little bit odd this season. It feels like we had a big pop in the beginning early, and then we had the usual lull. We got then so like on Thanksgiving time, everything kind of popped and took off.
Yeah.
Then we had the usual December low. Then it got busy over the holidays, right through, and the way New Year's fell, that first week ran all the way to like the 7th of January, and then we hit the next lull up until Martin Luther King Day, the inauguration day in
Yeah.
the U.S., and we hit that next lull. But now things are starting to build back up, so we're getting there.
Correct. So
Yeah.
we was discussing internally, of course, and our thinking is that we are thinking like the season is starting like later compared to like past seasons.
It feels like
Whereas
it.
you used to start seeing activities like let's say like mid October sometime, of course in November, and now you're seeing like everything start to happen like let's say around close to end of December or some kind of mid December if you want to call it.
Yeah, you know what? I think this year is kind of an unusual year, and for a couple reasons. Um, Normally that cycle that we just talked about holds true.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Election year in the United States
Correct.
turns everything on its ear, and then when you look at just north of the U.S., Canada, you look at North America. That's our biggest markets of the U.S. and Canada,
For sure.
and of course, their prime minister in Canada, Trudeau, has just
Resign.
resigned. So just like the change of presidency in the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
creates anxiety in the U.S., I think Canada is experiencing the same thing, and our Canadian visitors also experience, the currency frustration too, because it's super expensive for the Canadians to come here now because it's so expensive.
Correct.
Because it's like 67 cents on the dollar,
Yeah.
Canadian. So it's a challenge, but I see there are people around. There are people around.
Well, that's exactly what you say like strange earlier. I mean, that's what it is. There are people around, but something is not clicking if you want to put it that way. It's
So
rather they buying less, shopping less, or they buying elsewhere. But we feel like something is not happening.
something is. Let's hope it's late. I hope that's our answer. We'll find out.
Well, that's what we're hoping to. We think well, that's what we hope for. Like hopefully it's late and it's something temporary. That's what we've been saying.
Absolutely,
But I
absolutely.
mean, I mean, there are people. Don't get me wrong. You could see them.
Oh
It's
yeah,
visible. You can see it. But something is still
something is
mm,
different.
something is different. Is not something is not clicking somewhere and
Well,
stuff. So it could be. We're not sure if it's a change in and it's a change in buying behavior, shopping behavior, but something is not happening.
no. Let's see if we can find out what else is. We're gonna talk moorings today, huh?
Yeah.
What should we know about moorings?
Well, we have good pricing and good quality.
Good. What type of moorings?
Well, mooring lines, if you want to be specific,
Uh,
we have great pricing on mooring lines. We have a supplier that's quality is good and the pricing is unbeatable.
Awesome. So everything from dock lines to the actual
Yeah,
mooring. More.
yeah, anything from like let's say like from fishing line.
Uh huh.
That's that deal. So from like let's say the fisherman that setting up fish pot and what have you.
Uh huh.
From that up to like 2-inch mooring lines, we got you covered.
Got it. So what about if I need a new ground screw? You got those too?
Yeah, we have of course sand screws.
Yeah.
We have lots of sand screws. Great pricing also. Of course, chains. We have galvanized chains from I think we start from 6 mil, 6 mil up to 19 mil.
So all the shackles, all of the bits and pieces that I need to make
All
the.
all the shackles, all the shackles we offer of course in galvanized and stainless steel.
What do you recommend?
If you're setting up, I'll say if you're setting up mooring, of course you use galvanized.
Mm.
And of course, if you set like when you're setting chain, like let's say on your boat and stuff, you want to use a anchor connector
Right.
because you need that twist and stuff in your between your chain and your.
But when do you recommend stainless steel over versus galvanized?
So for stainless steel chain, we don't offer a large selection because we only offer two sizes,
Hmm.
6 millimeter and 8 millimeter. The thing about stainless steel chain is that it's very expensive.
Yeah.
It is expensive. I mean, it makes your boat look shinier. I mean, that's technically.
So when you're gonna see it, that's when you use stainless.
Yeah, but in term of what you needed to do, like in term of what you need your chain to do, galvanize is the right way, is the way to go.
Without
It's
a doubt.
cheaper. It does the job. You can see when it needs to change and stuff like that. So there's no need for you to be investing, like 4 times that amount just so you could look shinier.
There you go. Always important. Always
So
important. So listen, you guys are open what days of the week?
we're open Monday to Saturday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. You can find us on the World Wide Web at budgetmarine.com. You can reach us on WhatsApp at 721-559-2863. Direct line 721-544-3134.
Perfect.
Yep.
Perfect. And the person that I said that always, wants to make sure I have the cameras on, Cassie, she sent me a message to say good morning. Just so you know. I got a WhatsApp. Good morning, Cassie. He's getting awful quiet now. Peto, always a pleasure, brother. We look forward to see you next week as we dive in all of the good stuff happening at Budget Marine.
And by the way, we
yeah.
have lots of special. Just
Oh.
adding that we have great pricing on we have special on Toatsu outboards. We have touched on that for the past few weeks. Just reminding all folks that we have special on engines.
Good.
Great pricing. So visit the store. Visit the store. Ask question. If you don't see something, ask about it. I'm pretty sure we have it in stock.
Perfect. Love it.
Good.
Peto, always a pleasure, brother. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Take care of yourself. I'm a little tardy. It's 5 minutes after the hour of 8 o'clock. Emil Lee coming in just a minute or two. St. Martin Insights, news that matters to you. We'll be right